Hi there, it's Julia, back with another collaboration. This time it's Beauty Over 40 because it's the end of the month. October has just flown on by. So guys, we're doing a orange look. Have you ever wondered if orange is a color for you? Or have you ever just thought, maybe I'll use it as a transition color and that's it? Or have you ever had problems getting it to show up? Well, I think this video will be great for you because these ladies have come up with some beautiful orange eye looks, and I'm going to try my best to come up with a look that at least makes the orange pop, because orange is the main color in our makeup look for this month. We can use other colors, but it's all about the orange. So let's take a look at these ladies and then we'll get into what I hopefully will be calling an orange look as well. Keep watching. They're terrific, and I will leave each of their channels in the description box. So all you have to do is go there to get their channel information, and then you can watch them and see how they came up with those particular looks. Well, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Vegan palette. It has at least two of the colors that I want to use in it. It has a nice thick mirror shaped like a heart, and then you have these colors. All of them are satiny and just beautiful. No glitter or anything. Just the way I like a palette to be. But in order to get the orange to pop, I feel you need to start with a good primer. And one that will make them pop is something like the Juvia's Place, you know, shade 1, where it's white. So I'm going in with this orange, and I'm just going to take my brush in it, saturate the brush really well, tap it off, not that I really need to, and just go in with this color and hope for the best. Don't think I need to really do much, just get it in here. So this is my pumpkin orange, the best orange that I have in my collection, I feel, to give me a look that's not shimmery but has some luster and isn't dull. It's coming out more of a salmon color, I want to say, but I think it'll work. It's gonna be all right. So definitely the background is helping the color to pop. Doing the same thing on the other eye, getting right up to the eyeball there, coming down on the lower or the mobile lid, as you can see, and just making sure that I blend and get it in really well. That's a pretty orange. Not too crazy. Again, it's more of a salmon orange. Not quite your pumpkin orange, but it's orange. I like that. And next I want to go in with this beautiful yellow here. Just gonna pick that up. And make sure that it blends in. And there we are. The next palette I want to use is from COLLAB. It's from the Star Wars collection, and it's the Darth Vader palette. And the color that I want to use is this one here. It's like an aubergine, and I want to take it all around the outer corner. So a pretty fluffy brush here and work it in the outer corner. And over the top here. And next I want to go in with just a skosh of this reddish orange and bring that right in here. And over. And this somehow looks to me to be the skin of a pumpkin. This orange just bridges them together there. Alrighty, so next we're going to go in with mascara, and then we'll come back and do the blush and the lippy and put on some earrings, and then we'll do a scent and we'll be done. Okay guys, I have put on mascara and touched up the eye some, and now I'm ready to go in with a little bit of bronzer, contour, and blush. So I'm going to use the brush I have right in front of me here. First of all, for the bronzer, and just put a little right in here and wiping that off. And now a little blush, using both colors in this palette, and a little highlighter, which is in a little gold there, just on the tip of the brush. And next we're going in with a little powder from Hermes. Alrighty, I think I need something more on the lower lash line. And which palette will I pull that from? Let's see, I have the Blood Moon palette by Wednesday Cosmetics. There's a beautiful orange in there. Let me take a little bit of that on this brush. I think there's a lot of kick up in this orange. And I just want to put a little bit in here just to, yeah, make that. So guys, look at that orange popping, popping, popping. And then there's a shimmery kind of a burnt orange right here. Again, it's like a reddish orange, and I'm just going to put a little of that down here. And there's a black in here. I'm going to pick that up and put it over here. Leaving that palette there, I'm going back into the Kat Von D palette, and I'm picking up this color here. Same brush, I wiped it off some, and I'm just going to open up the inner corner a little bit, toning that yellow I used initially down some with this color, because I used this one before, toning it down with this here. And I have that under my brows there. I think it opens up the eyes a little bit. Okay, now we're going in with a lip. It's from my Shop My Stash. It's Valentino. It's a really nude looking color. It's going to be in the center of my lips. And then I want to go on the outer corner of my lips with a little deeper color that picks up almost that color there. Giving my lips an ombre effect almost. Hey guys, I used this palette more than I thought I would. I went back in and pulled up some of this black and used it on the outer corner just to ground it a little more. Really blended it out. But how did I make this orange pop on my eyes? Like I said, I started with a white base eye primer. Did not use any glitter glue, and I just continued to pack it on. So instead of doing a sheer wash of color, I really had to put some muscle behind it. So I went over and over with the orange. I added some yellow to pop it, but then I went back in with this almost alabaster color right here and went over the yellow so it wasn't so harsh to take away from the orange, because if I went with that yellow kind of gold tone, it would have overpowered the little bit of orange that I have there. And then I went in with the aubergine color from the Star Wars palette, Darth Vader, right there, and the black to help ground it. And then I used a little bit of orange from the Blood Moon palette. And that's how I made the orange pop. Now, we were also asked to talk about how we like to celebrate Halloween, and we just do it simply with a pot of chili or something like that and a pan of brownies, and we receive the trick-or-treaters. We have done parties in the past for my youngest son, and we've gone out to eat a lot at Halloween when my oldest son was younger. And I remember him being frightened by a guy in a costume, Darth Vader that is, with all of the sound effects and the lightsaber as well. And my son was underneath the table before the guy finished the hiss. That sound, you know, that Darth Vader makes. Yeah. Okay, so we're going in with Mambo. Mambo to me is saucy. Mambo to me has some presence, even though it's kind of tropical. That ylang ylang in there, and the fruit and the spiciness, that ginger, that's what it is. It makes it spicy. It makes it so right for this time of the year, even though a lot of people say it's a spring or warm weather scent. No, it's a scent for now. It is something, it's like something's going to be conjured up, and it could be a Halloween party, it could be trick-or-treating, or it could be a bonfire, something, but it's appropriate. Don't spray too much because it's a vintage type of perfume, in my opinion. It was released, I think, in 2021. Liz Claiborne released it, and I just love the bottle. I love the color of the bottle, and it almost reminds me of my eye look. We're matchy. We're twins. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. Remember to check out my friends, the lovely ladies from Beauty Over 40. Visit their channels. Again, I will list it down in the drop box so you can visit with ease and spend some time seeing how they achieved their vibrant orange looks, because I'm sure they're vibrant. And I've learned how to work with orange during this video because it was a challenge for me. Like I said, maybe not here, but I said in my head, you know, orange is more of a transition color for me, not so much a color that I wear on my eyes as the dominant color. And I tried to make it so today. It had a lot of help from its friends with the aubergine, the yellow, the alabaster, the black, but we made it work. Guys, I thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. So long.